vocally, anything to say?
How much has Joe been important to both you and Dylan in terms of your guys' development to this point?
Y'all might as well.
Yesterday with reporters, your audio is not on the fritz. He stood there, he smiled, and he mimed his responses to the reporters' questions. It's a new twist on I'm just here so I won't get fined. And really, I don't know what the consequence, if any, would be, because the NFL doesn't require you to say things that are responsive to the questions. I remember years ago when it was going on, I think with Marshawn Lynch, maybe someone else, I was trying to understand the rules. And the NFL's rule isn't that you must give substantive answers. They don't police your content to ensure that you're giving the reporters something they can use. They just want you to be there. And if you choose to act up, if you choose to say, I'm just here so I don't get fined, if you choose to give non-responsive answers, say, yeah, in response to every question, they're not going to do anything to you because basically you're doing it to yourself. And look, I've been a supporter of Shedeur Sanders. We were having a discussion on the PFT writers thread yesterday that basically nothing he said yesterday was not going to make a headline. So do whatever you want to do, basically. And part of this goes back to the whole attention without scrutiny, fame on your own terms. Like, one of the reasons he creates headlines is because he's cultivated this image that has paid him well. And it would have been simple to just say yesterday, I congratulate Dylan. I'm here to fully support him. I'm trying to learn as much as I can about professional football one day at a time. And I look forward to the opportunity to play at the appropriate time. Yes, that would create a headline, but not a bad headline. Shedeur Sanders did what he did yesterday, as we later found out, courtesy of Adam Schefter, who tweeted this without attribution. No unnamed source, no cited source. He just stated it as if it were true, that Shedeur Sanders mimed his responses for nearly a minute yesterday in response to criticism from Rex Ryan, from the ESPN morning show Get Up. And Rex Ryan said on Monday, something's missing with this kid. This kid talks. He runs his mouth like I could be a starting quarterback with his arms crossed like this. Get your ass in the front row and study and do all that, Rex said. I know the whole league knows. If I know, the whole league knows. Quit being an embarrassment that way. You've got the talent to be the quarterback. You should be embarrassed that you're not the quarterback now. I mean, I know that there's a certain element of hot takery that goes on. I know that there's a certain effort by a guy who hasn't coached since 2016 to remain relevant at a time when most people don't even remember who he was or care. And I'm sorry, but we're talking about Rex Ryan this week when we otherwise wouldn't be talking about Rex Ryan. And I know he's the platform on the ESPN morning show that, does anybody watch the pregame shows before 1 o'clock kickoffs anymore? I don't know. But we're talking about Rex because Rex said something inflammatory. So check the box for Rex. He's relevant. We're talking about him. But Shedeur shouldn't act like he gives a shit about what Rex Ryan says, or anyone. This isn't just a Rex thing. Like, if I had said all that, I'd be like, why is he reacting to what I said? I mean, it's not like I said the 49ers are going to kick the shit out of the Ravens or anything. So, he shouldn't care. He shouldn't care. Because the problem is, it's one thing to react in a way that makes the person who said what they said look bad, and everybody kind of knows why you're doing what you did. What Shedeur did yesterday, I think a lot of people are going to see that and say, well, that's weird, because they're not going to understand the whole story. They're just thinking that this is his reaction to not being the starter. This is his reaction to remaining the third-string quarterback. So I just think that it was a clunky look for Shedeur, and it's going to put a lot of people off because they're not going to understand. that what he was doing was reacting to a guy he shouldn't bother reacting to anyway. This was Dylan Gabriel's day, and Shedeur overshadowed it without saying a single word.
Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.